Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Sid Meier's Civilization 6. Ah, she built a wonder. What'd she build? In our Blitzkrieg, the Lightning War series. So we are against Scythia, Tomyris of Scythia, in fact. And we are, in this episode, we're going to crank out as many settlers as we humanly can because we've just discovered an island out here that has been completely unsettled. Well, she knows it's here. Crap. She does know it's here. There is a Scythian horseman on the island. So she might actually, oh man, she has settled it. Okay. Good to know. But she hasn't settled the other end of it. Neapolis, that's a Roman city. But she hasn't settled the other end of it, especially where the cocoa and jade is. So we're going to try and get that before she does. And if we do, she's going to be real unhappy about it. But if we can control the majority of the island, I was hoping to get all of it, but she has found it, then we are going to be in good shape, I think. We just need to make sure she doesn't convert our capital away from our religion in the meantime. So let's see, Magdeburg needs a new production project. A harbor would be good, but again, building a harbor, unless I bought a new tile, which I could do, let's go ahead and do that. That would be a better spot, but it would get rid of the fish, and I don't want to do that. Let's build the harbor there. We have another envoy. Let's put it towards Granada, so we can regain suzerain status there. And we need to keep exploring to see how much she's done out here. She's just settled Neapolis. This is the settler that we saw heading that direction. We thought she was going to settle there.
Works for the federal government, but doesn't have to take the civil service examination.
So far, it doesn't look like she's done a lot, which is good. We're gonna settle the opposite end of the island. We're actually gonna try and start right here and cut her off, because there's some cocoa, there's some jade, and some truffles nearby. So if we can settle that area, we'll get most of the benefits of the island from just one city. Meanwhile, we do need a campus district in our capital. We haven't built one yet, and we're kind of behind in that respect. Now, we could put one there and lose our rice, but we have rice elsewhere, don't we? Yeah, we do. So, hang on. Let's see what tiles are being worked right now. Yeah, the rice tile isn't being worked, and the city's still growing perfectly well. So why don't we go ahead and do that? Let's put a campus down right there and get that +2 bonus, because we need to make sure we stay on top of our tech game as much as we can. All right, now the settler, if we send it over here, let's see where the best spot would be. There's the jade there. Yeah, it looks like putting a city right here-ish. It would take 15 turns to get over there. We could also put a couple of cities. We could found one here. We could also put a city there. I mean, we could really piss her off and put a city right next to her stuff and seal her off from the rest of the island unless she got a settler around us. So there's a couple of different approaches. I'm going to put the settler there for starters, but then we might move it upward. Meanwhile, like I said, in other cities, we are going to train more settlers to see what we can do. Aachen is no longer exclusively... Hang on, we need to fix this. Aachen is no longer exclusively Catholic. Trier can build... Wait, what city is this? Berlin? Oh, yeah. So we can build the Great Lighthouse here, or the Colossus. Colossus would give us an additional trade route, though, so let's do that first. We're going to build that in Berlin. And yeah, we're going to keep exploring up here just to see what else is going on. But I know I said I was going to train settlers like crazy, but I want to make sure some of these harbor districts are in place. Harbor districts are in place first. Your knowledge of cartography has advanced considerably. Claim great person. Good, great general. Good timing. So classical and medieval era land units. This is Hannibal Barca, in fact. We just got access to in 600 BC. Decent timing there for Hannibal. Let's launch an Inquisition. And now we can train Inquisitors once we have 100 faith anyway. So we're not quite at the point of being able to train Inquisitors just yet, but we're almost there. Let's see, a settler here. It'll take 5 turns. I'm not going to do one here just yet. Why don't I go ahead and go for a lighthouse? So we're taking advantage of that harbor district to the maximum degree. There's actually a lot going on. This is a big second continent. I mean, we're playing on Fractal. It's not surprising, but... Alright, now we're going to have Hannibal hang out with these archers for now. We'll just keep you in the city. We'll just put you to sleep. I don't need to tie you to any units right now, so... Just have you hang out there. We could declare war on her right now and kill her missionaries, and that would destroy a lot of her religion's influence in the surrounding area. We could do that. I would prefer to do it with a cavalry unit, honestly, because they could ride around... Oh, man, look what we could do right now. All right, they've converted Aachen to Shintoism, but that's okay, because we can build Inquisitors and fix that problem pretty handily. All right, let's go ahead. The library's going to be done in 2 turns. Let me go ahead and build another settler, though, because that's what I need more than anything. It'll be done in 3 turns. Okay, more barbarians. Got to be careful. Don't want that I don't want that scout to die. Okay, so we've got a trainer. This guy was already trading, actually. So yeah, trade with Berlin instead, because that's a little bit better production nowadays. So far, she's only got one city on the island. She definitely is going for a religious victory, you can tell. This Inquisitor needs to go up to Aachen and cleanse that nonsense from the city. Meanwhile, we do have access to a new trader, so let's go ahead and build one of those. Well, yeah, let's do that, because we just finished the harbor district here, which is why we were pursuing those, so might as well stick to our guns. Settler's on the way. Another settler of hers is on the way too. We're going to have to be careful.
Too.
We're ahead of her, though. She might be
machinery.
settling up here. If she is, then by all means, continue to settle up there. All right, so crossbowman is 135 gold. That's a lot of gold to upgrade crossbowman, but we need to do that. Okay, Inquisitor has arrived. Cleanse. All right, Aachen is Catholic again. Haha, take that in your face. So, construction, probably a good idea. Apprenticeship, better idea. I mean, we could build the terracotta army, potentially, and get additional... We could build a lot of military units and then get a promotion for all of them. No, I need... You know what I need right now is to actually purchase another Inquisitor in Aachen. Need to make sure that we can cleanse these neighboring cities. Is that a second settler, or is that another one on top of the one I just saw, or did it go back onto land? Weird. All right, let me just... Yeah, we're going to do another settler here, because the city's growing so fast. It can afford it. All right, now this trader, again, I want as much production as possible coming in here. So if you trade with... Actually, trade with Trier. It's fine by me. And then this settler also needs to head this direction. Let me go ahead and we need to have a settler closer to this coast so we have access to the truffles and the cocoa. Also just kind of as a contingency, just in case she gets a city there first. All right, the settler did go back out in the water. I saw that, but we're ahead of her, so...
You can't go around arresting the Thieves Guild. I mean, we'd be at it all day.
Chichen Itza, craftsmen, town charters. All right, I'm going to keep this scout here as a means of looking out for that settler. Meanwhile, let's also get this Inquisitor up to Magdeburg so we can cleanse that city of her influence. There's no other Shinto anywhere in the Empire, but we're probably going to need an Inquisitor at some point. Let's just have you go to sleep. And if any of her proselytizers arrive in our territory, we will be sure to fight them with the Inquisitors. Inquisitors are super strong in religious combat when they're in their own territory. It's awesome. All right, we have access to another trade route because we're building tons and tons of harbors for the first time. So let's go ahead and build the lighthouse here because that's a good bonus to have, and it's only 4 turns away. Cologne, you probably need... Settler would be done in 11 turns now, but I'm not ready for that just yet. Why don't we do an encampment district? That's actually a good spot. I like that. It'll help defend the upper areas from her... From any invasion on her part. Okay, so tell you what. Let me put another... I want to centralize another trader in Aachen for now. Eventually we're going to put traders in our new cities on this new continent. Right. Excellent. Magdeburg is now Catholic as well. So we're just pushing back against her desire to beat us religiously. I think we just lost suzerain status of Granada. Yeah, we did. But we're still suzerain of Zanzibar. Alright, this trader... Yep, I just want maximum production. So you trade with Berlin. Your progress towards medieval fairs has advanced considerably because we have so many traders going. That's wonderful. And I suppose we will go ahead and bring this Inquisitor back down here so it's sitting on a holy site district, but we'll keep an eye on that. All right, I haven't seen the other settler yet,
with the heart.
So she might be going up here.
Build with the mind.
And if she does, that's completely fine by me. I don't have an issue with that at all. Why don't we go ahead and train... We do need pikemen to counter her military units, but I need Hansas first. This is our special... This is our German military... Or our German production bonus. We need to build 3 mines in order to really get the boost towards it, but... And the mineable resources are on another part of the continent. But let's buy the Library of Faith. They're on another part of the map, rather, I should say. I think I should just train another settler. This city is growing so fast that I can do it. And it's keeping its population in spite of it. Yeah, we need to have another city down here as well, near this iron. I think I'd rather have it here. Why don't I go ahead and put it in the water so barbarians can't get to it, and hopefully there's not a barbarian boat that I have to worry about. We'll cross our fingers. I haven't sent any military units yet, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Now, the Terracotta Army is buildable. We're not going to do that just yet. Let's go for the Lighthouse in Trier for the same reason we're going for a Lighthouse in other places. Colossus is 6 turns away. That'll give us another trader as well. on top of everything. And this is yet another new trader. I haven't set up a trade route with Zanzibar yet. That would go through her territory, so I'm not keen on that, to tell you the truth. I'm really not. I want to have Cologne grow faster, so let's go ahead and put a trader there and have it trade with one of the more productive cities. All right, excellent. We've arrived here, and this is the first spot I think we wanted to settle, right? Yeah, we've got Wales off the coast there. We've got some jade nearby. Yeah, found a city right there, Nuremberg. She's not going to be happy with me. We need to purchase. I need to get a. You know what? Can I purchase a missionary? No, I can't. I need a city with. Damn. Hang on. You need to move. I need to get a missionary out there ASAP so we can purchase military units out there quickly. All right, and then here, we're building ancient walls as quickly as possible. We're going to need them, because she's not going to be happy with me.
Strange women lying in ponds, distributing swords is no basis for a system of government. You can't expect to wield supreme power just because some watery tart threw a sword at you.
Isn't it lobbed a scimitar? Actually, come to think of it, is it through a sword or is it lobbed a scimitar? No, that's from another line. So yeah, this is... Oh god, I just love that so much. Okay, so we've unlocked monarchy, which is nice, but we want theocracy, the ability to buy land combat units with faith. That's how... Yes, I'm sure. I don't want to make any changes. Thanks. Let's see, the Great Lighthouse would be good too. We could build it in a number of spots. Let's go ahead and build a Great Lighthouse in Magdeburg. Have that going. It's going to be done in 12 turns, even if I put it on production focus. You know what we need? We need to build... We have lots of cities we founded where we haven't done too much yet. Let's work towards getting Granada. Well, no, let's actually keep burying Zanzibar. We need to make sure we maintain control of Zanzibar. That's the most important thing. All right, I'm going to keep this scout here. I just want to see if she sends settlers further this direction. Also, let's go ahead and make her life... Well, we can't yet, but pretty soon we will make her life a little bit more difficult by blocking off her land units from the rest of that continent, unless she declares war. All right, trade with Trier. That's an excellent... production bonus, and food bonus, for that matter. Okay, now this missionary, you need to get out to Nuremberg yesterday. And then this Inquisitor can just go right back to where it was. Next turn, please. Almost done with another settler. Yet another settler. Yep, you go to sleep. Interesting. Scythian horsemen arriving there. I don't want to build a terracotta army just yet, but it's nice to have that option. Let me go ahead and go for... You know, we need to go for the entertainment complex so we can try for the Colosseum, because she hasn't built it yet. Aachen is doing okay in terms of some of its other benefits. You know what? Screw it. I'm doing another settler. Like, we need to colonize that entire area, and quickly. So I'm just going to stay on it. This settler... All right, so we're putting a city... Putting one down there. I think we need to put one here now, right? So yeah, let's go ahead and give that order, because that's an awesome city location. We could even put it... Actually, come to think of it, we can put this settler here where it's recommending. It wouldn't be a coastal city, but we can still build a harbor, and we'd still be on the river, and we'd have the benefit of being closer to mountains, which would give us better bonuses. Actually, that settler could already be heading for that location. Maybe they are, and that's fine if they are. We'll see what they're doing. Because I honestly don't quite remember which orders I gave. We're settling so many cities at once. Okay, no, they're going that direction. Oh, what's this? What's happening here? Are they taking care of the barbarians for me? Oh, yay, they are. Thank you. Appreciate that. They're not going to completely take care of it, but it'll help to have some of the barbarians eliminated, because those roving scout units could have
Rhodes was set up a colossus of 70 cubits high, representing
so we've got
the sun.
Colossus now.
The artist expended as much bronze in it as seemed likely to create a dearth in the mines.
Philo of Byzantium. So we've got that now. Now just a reminder of what that does for us. Not only does it give us the additional trade route, but... Oh, actually that is all it does. It gives us a free trader, and it gives us +3 gold and extra credit admiral points. So that's the extra bonus I was looking for. Sometimes you have to be careful how you read the... how you read that particular... Script, do another settler. You have to be careful how you read that Civilopedia. So let's go for a builder down here. There are lots of tiles that still need to be improved. Let's go for ancient walls around Berlin just in case. And we're going to keep you there just to keep an eye on the other cities nearby. We do need to settle there so that she doesn't get any funny ideas. I think we would probably benefit from going ahead and putting a settler there. Or a city there, rather. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go ahead and put a city right there. It's not, housing-wise, it's not going to be the best, but I think it's still going to be ultimately good. Let's put this trader, we need to put a trader out in Nuremberg to help it grow and to give it production. Yeah, she's got a settler heading around the area, so tell you what. No, you don't. Gonna make your life a little bit harder. They're gonna have to get in the water now to settle the area. As a matter of fact, no, you don't. Matter of fact, no, you don't. Just pushing them back as far as I can, trying to buy some turns. Because, you know, each tile there technically was an additional turn for that settler to be moving, so... Scythia is not going to be happy with me for what I just did, but I really don't care. Let's trade with... Yeah, definitely trade with Berlin. That's a nice, safe trade route. Actually, Trier is a very similar trade route, but go ahead and do that. And that'll help Nuremberg grow a lot faster. Alright, some of our other citizens are arriving in their settlement locations. Oh, nice, and there's a goody hut right next to one of our settlement locations that hasn't been found yet. Okay, is there a better location to put this city than right here? I don't think so, because we're getting the truffles and the cocoa and the wheat and fish off the coast. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Frankfurt has been founded. Let's definitely build ancient walls first. We need these cities to be defended because this is going to piss
There is no easy way to train an apprentice. My two tools are example and nagging.
Okay, so in this case, we can go for Alhambra and start getting some additional military policy slots. We've been doing really well with wonders. We should probably stay on that. We're doing okay technology-wise. Maybe we can hold off on going for education right away. Now let's go for Alhambra. If we can get Alhambra in one of our cities and start getting additional policy slots, because she's letting us build all these wonders, that's what might allow us to win in the endgame when we finally hit her hard. Let's see how else we can do this. We do probably need another missionary, so let's go ahead and buy one of those, and we'll send them out to help convert some of the new cities. And then, yeah, barracks are stable. Let's see. We do need a stable. Let's go ahead and do that, since I learned that in this series. Speaking of campus districts, oh wow, there's a lot of good locations for a campus here. Could build it right there. Yep, let's do it. Let's do it. And now it looks like you are ready for your granary. You're going to be ready for your Hansa pretty soon, actually. So they are trying to get around here. I'll be curious to see what they do. Now you, actually, if we get out that direction, we might be able to beat them, possibly. No, I doubt it, actually. How close are we to finishing the Great Lighthouse? Did we already finish it? Yeah, we did. Oh no, it's 5 turns away. The Great Lighthouse, I think, will give that additional movement points. Hang on. Great Lighthouse. Yep. Oh, for naval units, not embarked units. So no, that won't even help the settler in that case. Tell you what, let me try and use my scout here to fend off their settler from going where they want it to go. They do have a barbarian warrior that I'm going to have to be careful of. So I want to put the settler here, and I think... Because of that river, I don't think the warrior will be able to get to me this turn, so hopefully that settler will be okay. Cross your fingers. Okay, good. Settle. Okay, now Erfurt exists. We could train... No, we need another builder in this area. We have so much we need to build, so we're going to stay focused on that. Let's go ahead and build ancient walls around Erfurt, because it looks like we need to do that for more than one reason. And then, yeah, we're going to settle right there. Heidelberg has been founded. Lots of new cities. Ancient walls, please. All right, now this trader, what are our traders currently doing? We have one going through Aachen already, so let's go ahead and put one of the new traders in Erfurt to give them some extra production. So this new missionary needs to head out that direction. I'm going to put them up here first, just to make sure they don't run into any resistance. Meanwhile, knowledge of mass production has improved considerably. Let's go over there and improve that stone. We have so much to improve. We've been kind of slack on builders, but it's okay. Missionary.
I don't like to commit
Nice.
Myself about heaven
And that's
hell.
theocracy.
You see, I have friends in both places.
That's fantastic. So let's go ahead and unlock theocracy. We can now buy land combat units with faith. And we have 2 new policy slots. So we can do extra combat strength when fighting civilizations that follow other religions. Yes, please. And then we could double our faith yield from holy site district buildings, which is nice. Religious units get additional religious strength in theological combat, which is also nice. Additional commercial hub district adjacency bonuses. That would be a big gold boost in a time when we kind of need it. Also, the production bonus towards... Let's go for the wonder bonus. Let's go for that first and foremost. and then see how things continue to go. So we are going to get a little bit more... Did our gold income just go down? Maybe we have some traders that have stuff that needs to be done. I feel like our gold income just went down. Alright, we're going to go for diplomatic service. This will unlock spies, and we're going to need them. So it's 240 BC, and we're already looking at spies. Renaissance era, so where is she thinking about settling is the question. She can't settle anywhere but over there. So what I need to do is get the spy on land and try and lock down the spot where they're thinking about going. It'll be tough, but we'll try it. We'll see what we can do. Let's do a builder up here. It's going to be done in one turn. And then we're going to get this missionary down here to Frankfurt. Alright, yep, you just need to maximize production, so trade with either Trier... No, trade with Berlin. That's nice and close. Let's do that. And you are building nice and fast, which is what I like to see. Now this settler over here, we still have more settling that needs to be done. I think we need to get a settler down here. I was talking about this earlier. I think I already sent a settler this direction, but I can't remember. So let's do another one, and then if they stack up, it's fine. There's a missionary getting in the water now. Alright, yeah, we know. Barbarians approached. Alright, Chichen Itza. Yep, those two have been defeated. Been aware of those notifications for a long time. May as well clear them, right? Another builder. Done in 2 turns. Not one this time, but it's fine. Sometimes when you build multiple things, multiple of the same thing in a row, it takes longer to build the second one, and I don't quite know why. Alright, we need to do a builder in Berlin. Okay, so where is she trying to go is the question. Totally stand right there and prevent her from moving onto a tile that she could settle. Just for a second. Meanwhile, we can try and get this settler here to beat her. So we'll see how this goes. This is going to be interesting. Let me see. Can I actually... Tell you what, I could do even more in that regard. We could purchase a scout with faith and do double duty. It's kind of a dick move, but totally worth it in a lot of ways. So what haven't I improved in the area? I guess I can see from the highlights, right? So let's go ahead and improve that lumber. Got a new builder here. Oh yeah, improve that stone. Absolutely. Alright, what are they doing? Alright, so now they could move onto that tile if they wanted to. The question is, which tile do they want? I'm assuming they want to be as close to those truffles as they can get. Or those whales. It really doesn't matter. Wish I had one more unit that I could charge out. I mean, I guess I could have trained a horseman, but we don't have all the horses we need for that yet. Ironically. Alright, we'll come back to that in a second. Hang on. Yeah, another builder. We have a lot of improvement to do in the area. Nuremberg is finally ready for a new building. If I went for a Hansa, I could build one there and get a good amount of production out of it. Build one there and get a good amount of production as well. Also right there. Yeah, let's just do it right there, right next to the city, where it's most likely to be next to other districts, which are going to help it more in the future. And yeah, tell you what, we're going to go ahead and move this scout here. Just because I feel like that's the best... Just the best spot to harass them from. I'm being such a jerk right now. Okay, yeah, let's improve that. Those bananas, so we get the culture bonus from that. Assuming they're being worked anyway. Also need to improve those bananas, so go on up there and take care of that. What are they doing?
This lighthouse
nice.
Was the cynosure of all eyes.
So the Great Lighthouse has been built in, was it Magdeburg that we're building it? So that's been taken care of. We are just going wonder crazy this series, and the game is letting me. Can't complain too much. Alright, so now all of our naval units will move even faster, and we still have other wonders we can build too. All apostles you create gain the martyr ability in addition to the second ability you chose normally. It must be built on floodplains or marsh. See, that's a huge one too. Since we're in a bit of a religious war, we probably should go ahead and build that, honestly. Need to build it on marsh, so I'll put it there. Let's get it done. Let's get that wonder done. Because that will give us relics every time an apostle dies, which will help us fend off a potential cultural victory. Now, in this city, a Hansa is probably warranted. We can go ahead and put it here next to the... hang on. Is there a +3 anywhere else around here? There's one there. Yeah, I'll tell you what, let's put it up here. Because it needs to be next to other districts. I feel like that's a better chance there. Alright, so the monument I can buy outright. I don't really want to, though. Let's just do a watermill first for the production bonus. And they didn't move. Let's go ahead and move you back, then move you forward, and we're going to keep blocking them off. And our settler, meanwhile, is arriving. Which is hilarious to me. Hey, you said you can move there. Don't lie to me, game. Frankfurt is now Catholic. Where are our other settlers? I know we have more on the way. Alright, this builder needs to improve. Actually, yeah, Heidelberg has some stuff that needs to be improved. Let's go ahead and go over there and take care of that for them. I see our other settlers. I can see them. They're just... I would have thought they'd be further along than they are right now. Alright, this missionary needs to convert Burforts. They're not moving that settler. They're blocked off.
I keep them all.
Okay,
With them,
Alhambra
I
is now
shall
buildable.
build my castle.
So we already have an additional military policy slot, but we can get another one on top of what we already have. So it's kind of like Congo getting bonuses on top of their current bonuses, like we discussed a few episodes back. Also printing. Let's go for that so we can get access to the Forbidden City as soon as possible. Those extra policy slots, man. Now, Berlin could actually build Alhambra pretty quickly. You have a bit of a housing problem, though, don't you? And that's not that fast compared to how fast other wonders are being built. So perhaps, before we jump on that... Well, actually, hang on. There are some tiles to be improved here, and that would help you build it faster. So, yeah, go ahead and start on it. Go ahead and start. That's fine. And then we're going to put you on production focus. I'll save a few turns. And then we're going to take this builder and start improving some of these nearby tiles. Again, we have 4 charges per builder now. There's even policies we could implement to make that even better. Alright, and then, yeah, we're going to keep the settler, or the missionary there for now. And our other missionary in Erfurt. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now we have 3 more charges here. What else can we improve? Let's go ahead and improve these 2 farm tiles here. Alright, so let's improve those bananas. Improve those bananas. Are those being worked is the question. They both are. So we're getting culture from both of those now. So it's... We're doing pretty well culture-wise. Let's see how the victory is looking. Scythia is now leading in culture victory. Really? Wait a minute. Weren't we much better off than she was not too long ago at all? How did this happen? I mean, she's still a long ways from it, but how did that happen? I'd be lying if I said I quite understood it. Alright, so this is going to be a little problematic. Because they... Okay, we're going to have to keep that settler there for a bit and see now what we can do. Alright, we need to get the settler around their units and see if they let me. And then we'll found a city, and then they won't be able to get a city there where they want it. It's kind of hilarious. Mausoleum at Halicarnassus gives a Great Admiral when the wonder is constructed. All Great Admirals can use their retirement ability an additional time, and Great Engineers have an additional charge. That sounds lovely. Let's do that too. I know I'm going wonder crazy, but right now she's letting me, and given the difficulty level, I'm gonna frickin' do it. I'm gonna let her let me. Why don't we go ahead and buy the granary here? It's not gonna take all of our money. And then we'll go ahead and build the monument as well for culture reasons. Keep both of those scouts there to prevent her from... Hang on, let's just make sure. Yeah, we're fine. We are fine. Let's keep this missionary in the area. Nice and safe. Alright, you build that farm. You improve that rice. And this builder has additional work to do as well, doesn't he? Oh yeah, there's crabs there. Interesting. Okay, so Berlin is building Alhambra, and we can put some additional... There we go, we shaved some turns off there. We can put some additional work in to make sure... Okay, that settler's arriving down there. We'll need to be careful with them. Right, let's see what they do. My settler is making their way around. Your progress towards civil engineering has advanced considerably. This is so funny. Okay, let's go ahead and build the workshop. Yeah, let's get that taken care of. And then meanwhile, let's see here. The Hansa needs to be built in Heidelberg, but before that, it still needs other basic things. Let's go ahead and build your granary. Pretty basic first building for a lot of my civs in Civ 6. very rarely avoid it. Let's go ahead and purchase that tile, and that tile is going to be ours very soon anyway. Now, the question is that yours? I feel like this rice should be Heidelberg, so let's give that to Heidelberg. And Aachen has lots of production already, right? No, this is fine. We'll leave that one for Aachen because that could make sure that that city continues to be extremely productive. Let's now move our trader here to Frankfurt. And this builder, you still have additional things to do, don't you? Yeah, go ahead and improve those lumber mill. Take you till next turn, but that's fine. I hope we get Alhambra. I really do. Alright, next turn. Alright, more production help for Alhambra. Let's see how much it helped. 18 turns. Okay, so we've shaved 4 turns off in the last little while. Not bad at all. And this settler is now getting close to being able to actually settle. Where do we want to put it is the question. We could put it out. We could put it on this cliff, which might be best, to where it can't be attacked directly from the water. And it'll also put this wheat definitely in range. Yeah, I think we should just move it towards the cliff there. Since they're not... They're flabbergasted by what I'm doing to them, so... Let's trade with Nuremberg. Just have a road between our 2 new cities here. And yeah, we do need to improve that rice. Let's do that. Let's improve that lumber for the capital, like we were just talking about. Cologne needs to trade. Yeah, you just keep trading with Trier. Or do we need to have Trier? Hang on, does Trier have a trading route? No, it doesn't. We're building a wonder in Trier that we kind of need. Or maybe we need to do it in Berlin. That might be the best idea. We also have room for another trader. So I could just get another one and have them helping out as well. Yeah, I think actually what I want to do, I'm going to put the trader down in Berlin first. Yep, granary. Same as before. Now we can take suzerain status of Granada back. And finally, let's go ahead and in the next turn we should be able to settle. Actually, no, that's hill, so it might be 2 turns before we can settle that, that city we've been fighting for. But it's looking like we're in good shape. Let's take this builder down and improve those crabs. I can't believe we pulled that off. That is hilarious. Alright, and Trier needs to... oh yeah, that's right. We're going to put you down in Berlin because we need that boosted. That's the one we need the most. We need the extra military policy if we can get it. And you know what? Hang on. Which city does that tile belong to? It belongs to Berlin. Good. In that case, let's give you even more production. Good. That did give them more production. Shaved another turn off. And actually, tell you what, let's go ahead and take this builder over to Erfurt and start improving like the iron in the area because we've needed that for a while. All right, our settler here has arrived, and we actually weren't keeping an eye on them, but it looks like they found the spot we wanted. So let's go ahead and settle. Mainz has been founded. Excellent. Let's go ahead and purchase this library outright. We still don't have universities because we've been focused elsewhere. Let's see. Great library could be built, which I don't think we needed anymore, really. Although it would give us additional great scientist points and great works of writing slots. So there's an argument for building it, but we're not going to do it just yet. Cologne, however, I think is where I need to build the entertainment complex. So what I'm going to do, let's see, what areas around here are flat? Ooh, maybe not. Maybe Trier would be the best place to put it after the mausoleum at Halicarnassus is done. Yeah, Trier is going to be the place to put it. We need to put the Colosseum down, but it needs to be in a centralized location. Let's do a Hansa instead, and it looks like that's a pretty damn... ooh, wow, there's a +4 here on a tile that hasn't been improved at all. So let's do that. Just never like to waste build charges if I can manage it. Alright, and why don't we... we can purchase the monument outright, but let's not. Let's just build it. And then granary here or watermill here. Ancient walls first, because there are barbarians nearby. And then you move there. Yep, next turn we're going to be able to settle. And then we'll be good there. They'll have to withdraw that settler. It's going to be funny. It's wanting us to build an Alcazar. I'd rather build a farm, though, down there. We can have Alcazars on our borders to help with culture. Okay, here we go. This is what we wanted. Let's trade with Trier and get a lot of extra... nice. 12 turns away now. So we were taking... the mausoleum, I think, was going to be done before Alhambra a second ago. Now Alhambra's going to be done first, which is amazing. Speaking of that, why don't I go ahead and put this trader in Trier and help the mausoleum finish faster as well. Okay, and I'm going to go through this turn and then cut this episode. Let's go ahead and found this city in your face. Ha ha ha. Now, let's see. I don't think there's anywhere else in this area she can settle unless she goes south, which she can. She could totally do that if she tried. So she might do that, and it would be annoying if she did. But what matters now is that we've... Yeah, let's do those walls. Let's put this scout over in Frankfurt. And we want to move this missionary up to Hamburg. And hopefully they don't declare war on me this turn and kill that missionary. But you never know. That could happen. Let's go ahead and trade that. Not awesome. 10 turns, 11 turns, 5 turns away from Mont Saint-Michel. Please just continue to let me build everything, Scythia. That's totally fine with me. Culturally, she's 1/7 of the way to a culture victory. Science-wise, she hasn't even started yet. It's saying that we're in the lead, possibly, technologically, which would be strange if we were, because we haven't really been focusing on that, but I wouldn't doubt it. 5 turns away from Mont Saint-Michel. We've got a few more orders to give. Let's see what we need to do, and then I will cut this episode here. Yeah, let's go ahead. You've got one more build charge. Let's go ahead and start building the Alcazars up here. And I will cut this one here. In the next one, I am going to continue building up this area, maybe settle a few more cities on this island, finish exploring this island, in fact, because we still need to. And also clear the barbarians to make sure that that's done. We also have an encampment here. Can we go ahead and take that? Yes, we can. Nice. So we got a recon unit from that. That's it's not the best, but that will allow us to scout this area a little bit more, a little bit faster, which is nice. So I'm going to cut this one here. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at noon Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.